Hi students, Pete Posner here. In the last video, we looked at some products that are popular to buy when the weather is warm and when the weather is cold. We looked at some vocabulary from a reading and listening. And well, today we're going to go back to that reading and listening, and we're going to look at nouns and verbs and prepositions to talk about statistics. So the first task, I'm going to read and listen. I'm going to read to you the text again. I want you to find three verbs in the text which mean go up and three verbs which mean go down. Okay, ready? So, in a good sales year in the US, there is a warm, sunny spring, a hot and dry summer, a cool autumn, and a cold winter. Companies usually plan their sales at least a year in advance, so if the weather doesn't fit the usual pattern, there will be problems with the supply of particular products. When the spring is colder than usual in the Northern Hemisphere, then sales of garden furniture, summer clothes, and building materials decline. People simply wait until the weather gets warmer. In a hot summer, sales of ice cream, beer, bottled water, and sun cream increase. In a cooler summer, in a cooler summer, sales of these things and products like fans and swimming pool supplies decrease. Okay, so far in the first part of the text, did you notice these words, these three verbs? We have decline, so that means go down, increase, that means go up, and decrease means go down. Okay, see if you can find three more in the next part of the text. It's a similar picture in the colder months of the year. If the autumn is warmer than usual, people wait to buy warm winter clothing like wool jumpers, warm coats, gloves, and hats. But as soon as colder weather starts, people rush to buy these items. Other typical items sold in winter are hot water bottles, medicines against colds and flu, car batteries, and heating appliances. In colder weather, demand for products for the home also grows because people start nesting and preparing to spend more time indoors. Sales of comfort food like cakes and donuts are dependent on the weather and tend to rise when the temperature falls. Okay, did you notice these three? Grows, that means goes up. Rise also means to go up. And falls means to go down. Okay, let's take a closer look at these words. Okay, so verbs to go up, we have grow. Now the noun here is a different form, right? It's a growth. Okay, so I highlighted that one for you in green. Okay, another verb to go up is rise. And here the form is the same in the noun, yeah, arise. Okay, now notice what happens here with the verb increase to go up. The stress is on the second syllable. Okay. Okay, now in the noun, the form is the same, but the pronunciation is different. The stress is on the first syllable. So it's an increase. Okay. Again, so verb increase, noun, and increase. Okay, now verbs that mean to go down. We have decline. Okay, and the noun is exactly the same, a decline, the same form and the same stress. We have decrease, and the noun is a decrease. So like we saw before with increase and increase, we have the same change in the word stress. Decrease, decrease. And the other one is fall. that also means to go down, and a fall. Those are exactly the same. Okay, now prepositions. We're going to look at by, in, of, from, to. Okay, so use this structure, verb plus by plus figure. For example, sales will grow, there's your verb, by, and then a figure, 10%. Another structure here is use the noun plus of plus the figure. Okay, so we have, for example, there will be an increase, there's your noun, of, and then the figure, 5%. Okay, when describing the change from one figure to another, use from to. For example, sales will rise from 2 million, that's one figure, to 3 million, that's another figure. Okay, and the last structure, use noun plus in plus noun. For example, there will be a decrease, noun, in sales, another noun. Okay, time to practice. So, make predictions from the prompts using will and the correct prepositions. For example, there be a decrease sales. Okay, so use will and the correct prepositions. There will be a decrease in sales. Okay, so following those structures that we looked at, can you do 1 to 4? All right. Pause your video, take 4 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes, and then we'll check together. Okay, let's check together. So the first one, there be rise temperatures. So there will be a rise in temperatures. Okay, so we have the noun, arise, preposition in, and then another noun, temperatures. Sales fall 5%. Okay, sales will fall by 5%. The verb will fall, then by, and then a figure, 5%. Sales decrease 3 million, 2 million. Okay, sales will decrease from 3 million to 2 million. So it's from a figure to another figure. There be a decline 1 million. There will be a decline of 1 million. Okay, so it's a noun, then a preposition of, and then a figure. Okay, so there you go. Today we've looked at some verbs, nouns, and prepositions to talk about statistics. And well, I'll see you for the next video.